Wait, why?
Hello, everybody. How are you tonight? Welcome in. We are so happy to see you all. We want to welcome Facebook, X, YouTube, and Instagram. And we want to thank all of our moderators for coming out tonight to look after us and make sure all is well. So let's get into it, shall we? Who's in the house tonight, Holmies? Who's here? Let's check it out real quick. We've got Cindy from sunny South Florida. I mean, that's just a thing now, Cindy. It's just always sunny South Florida.
That's right.
So It's just good weather there, hey?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and hello, Jennifer. Ocean Homestead is not quite as sunny and warm there. Hey, Jennifer. I saw it today, a little bit chilly. Whoops. We've got Ruby from Rushing Wind. Hello. We've got Gary Sorg. My productivity was winning at bingo. Oh, way to go. That's great. Hey, Rick Mock. Hey, nice to see you in here. Thank you for coming. Paula. Hello, everyone. The Holmy family's all together tonight. We're all well. Jackie Saylor, thank you. So we got that video up on time today.
Yay. One in a row.
And we'll talk to you about that in just a minute. There's Grumpy TV 12. Welcome in. Deedly-dee-dee-dee-dee. And One Fish Allure. Definitely. Oh, you guys, we have so much to look forward to. And we have so much going on. Now, let's just see who else here. Hey, Doyle. Welcome in from Saskatchewan. It's so good to see you. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Thank you for dropping by.
Yeah. Jennifer says it's so cold here. The wood stove cannot keep up with the drafts. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. But isn't it so nice, like, just to have that wood heat? I love that wood heat
Me too.
so much. There is Snoppy Newell from the UK. I knew who you were when you came in. And you were up very, very late, as is Paula. So thank you for coming on in. Now, did we miss Fisherman 506? Because someone just said hello to Lee.
If you're in the house, hello.
Got 7.5 inches of snow on Tuesday night in Northwest Florida. Wow.
That's unreal.
That's incredible. Do you love it? Because I would do anything for snow right now.
Did you make a snow angel?
I really would. Gary Sorg loved the greenhouse. Thank you. We loved it too. We absolutely love it. It's a game changer for us. Am I missing people? Because now okay, maybe we're not able to see Facebook, and that's where some people are coming in. So I want to make sure that I do not miss anybody, but wood heat is the best. Yeah, is it ever? We've got Beth and Neil from BNS Odyssey. There's Danny Mizrahi. Need more fishing videos. You'll get them. Last season was kind of a peculiar season, and you'll see more why that was as we go through. It was a great video. Beautiful blue sky.
Wasn't that sky amazing?
But wow. You know what was so weird about that video was what, honey? What was so strange about it that you kept talking about? The weather. Like, yeah. From one, almost you could see it change in the frames. It would be dark and overcast. And like he said, he was going to come in because it was going to rain. And then by the time he got back out, it was like really great weather again.
Yeah, it was all over. Yeah.
So there's Mona did what?
It would be bright, and then it would be sort of dreary, almost smoky, and then it would be bright again.
Yeah, it was just so temperamental. When I used to work downtown Vancouver, so I came from northern BC, like central northern BC, where we had like the 4 seasons. You know, it was a lovely spring and a lovely hot summer and a beautiful fall, and then winter. Like, it was just amazing. Then I went to Vancouver, and it was like rain and then, or sun or rain. But I worked in an office building downtown, and I was always so stunned because I could come out for lunch and it would be raining. I'd go into like a restaurant or something, come out, it would be sunny. I mean, I'd never seen such a temperamental weather pattern in my entire life. It was just so odd. And then living on Vancouver Island, it's kind of the same thing in a way. But in the north, I didn't expect that. And it's
sunnier in Vancouver Island.
Yeah. There's Neil there. Hello, hello. So Rick Mock says it's 5 in Houston. Is it? Okay, so I'm imagining it's pretty similar. Okay, so we're Celsius. So 5 Fahrenheit would be what? What would that be? Let me see. 5 Fahrenheit to Celsius is right there. It would be like -15. No. Is it -15 there? Oh my word. It's like 6. It's like 6 here. 6 Celsius, right? And so that would be it would be 42.8 there. Like for us, that's like, woohoo, it's pretty warm. It's -15 for you guys. That is shocking. Wow, Cindy said it was rare to snow even in northern Florida. Yeah, I imagine. Jane Johnston, good evening from London, Ontario. Welcome in, Jane. Welcome. You're becoming a homie tonight. I don't know if you knew that. One of the comments today was like, what's a homie? And we just affectionately call the people that come on into our lives and become part of our community. We call you all homies. And Paula calls you wild homies. So my wild home, me.
Whoops.
Demoose. Look at that. Hey. Okay, Demoose, welcome on in.
Here's Demoose.
I don't think we've met you before, but we welcome you with open arms and thank you for coming in to have a visit with us tonight. Bob Bennett from Central Florida, 47 degrees, which is, did it take 2 gallons of paint to do the greenhouse?
Yeah.
So this is from before, right? But it did take 2 full? That was shocking.
2 and a little bit, I think. You had to get a tiny bit more even.
I thought that 1 gallon was going to be too much, honestly, because they're like sticks, it's not like there's any broad-sided like surfaces.
The thing about spruce is it's porous.
Yeah,
really
exactly.
Sucks up the paint.
Oh, electric balance blanket over your knees. I love the electric blankets too. Wood heat is superior, isn't it? I love it. I really love it. Costco Gal 1, hello from chilly, very snowy Gravenhurst. Holly, where's that?
Like North Carolina or someplace?
Gravenhurst or Gravenhurst? Oh my, pardon our ignorance. Please do explain. We can look it up too. There's Ruby saying hello to Neil. Okay, there's Doyle again. The reception skips in and out here. It's like living on Green Acres. Oh. And hello to Lori Larkin. How are you? How are you loving your next mug from last week? And I think she got it like on Saturday.
Yeah.
So okay. This
we want to know. You let us know.
And no, she did. We already talked to her about it.
No, I mean on here.
Oh, on here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we want to talk to you about something. Really
that reminds us.
Toonie Pierce.
Yeah.
Hello, Wild. Hello. How are you? I got hooked from one of the first fishing videos. Oh, you did? I can't wait to make more fishing videos. We have some super exciting things to share with you guys.
Do we ever?
And you're gonna be surprised. Good to see you.
Especially if you like fishing videos.
Nope, didn't go out in the snow. Today's the first day I went out since Tuesday afternoon. Oh my goodness, that's kind of like the way we're becoming. We've been so busy. We get up and then never stop and then fall asleep and get up again. And that's just the way the life is going right now. Ryan, I have to compliment you on your choice of hammer. Looks like my favorite hammer, and your choice of exercise to keep in shape. I know. So this is an ongoing thing. As you could see, it was an ongoing joke between us, but it's not like so much a joke. It's, you see, and the reason why I laugh at it is because guess what is typically on the other end of the fall? Just guess. Yeah. Honey,
Melodi doing this.
Can you get that for me? Honey, can you go get that? Honey, can you? And I'm like, you know what? This is my thought, because I do have a fair amount of common sense, but my thought is that you should just keep the things with you on a tool belt, because that seems to make sense to me. And so I bought him one, and he has one previously, still does not use it. So now
I do, honey. It's just that when I'm up and around the sticks like that, I don't want it to get caught because it's big and bulky.
Right. So he doesn't use it. And
I use it for lots of things, but just not for that project.
Not for building, but like he uses it to hang it in the shop and then not not use it for building. But I now have said, so I'm no longer going to be the picker upper like that because you do have a tool belt. It's not like I wouldn't if he didn't have a tool belt, but he does. So can you guys hear us well? Because we have these purple lights on our mic again, and I think it's working, but I can't tell for sure. So just maybe let us know. Oh yeah, we have so much to talk to you about tonight. Paula says, how's your back, Ryan, after the greenhouse wood landed on your back? Yeah, that did look painful, actually. How is it, honey?
I shook it off.
You just shook it?
Yeah.
You just shook it off?
It left a mark, but I shook it off.
Well, that'll leave a mark. The greenhouse is looking amazing and sturdy. Ryan needs to listen to his wife more often. Hello, yeah. See what I'm saying, everyone? It's like she knew it was just a matter of time. Well, and this is the thing too, and we were going to talk to you guys about this because we had a comment from Lorelei, who she might come on. I'm not sure if she'll be on tonight, but she said in a way that she felt like, you know, I don't think she knew the timing exactly, but like, were all the prayers in vain for the fall? No, not at all.
Right.
Like accidents they can still happen, unfortunately. He fell from a ladder like 2 years ago. So he fell about 10 feet from a ladder on our home-based property. So I had a bit of experience with that. And since then have been really nervous about it. So I'm not just like a naggy wife who keeps, you know, people will say, oh, you're nagging. You're always so worried. Well, I have reason to be because it's happened before. And he broke, what did you break then? Like
I broke
hands,
a couple of fingers and a toe got mashed and my elbow got really hurt. But I was by myself at the back of the property. There was no place to tie off because I was against a flat wall. And
I mean, it seemed safe from all appearances.
It did, yeah. And it was just a freak accident that the ladder fell over. But down I went and I literally hobbled to get a hold of you, and then off we went to the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him coming down the driveway because I heard him yelling, and I thought, oh no! So I went running out.
I was calling for you, honey. I wasn't yelling.
Anyway, so I took him to the hospital, and he'd broken a few things, and
they're all working now, though.
So then it took time to recover. Yeah, and like he plays the piano, so.
I was concerned about that.
Yeah, we were concerned about that. He doesn't much anymore, but he wanted to at that point. Hey, so that's what you're seeing when I said, "Oh, he's already had a previous fall." It wasn't the fall that we're talking about that's still to come this season. This is the biggest one yet.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be reckless since falling from the ladder and breaking all those ribs and stuff.
Yeah, no. Hey, treasure hunter Neil. He says, hello, sparkles and skittles. That's what, that's very much my thing, are the sparkly things. Hey, you two, looking good there. Hey, Lisa, how are you tonight? Nice to see you. And
always
hello,
nice.
Sweet Diana.
Always nice to see you.
Yeah, always nice to see every single person here. Whoa, it's -13 in Ontario. Oh, is that where Gravenhurst is? Ontario. Oh, I think she said maybe. Anyways, so 5 inches. Okay, wow. I have my electric blanket over my knees. Yeah, I know. Hey there, Sven. How are you guys doing? Everything going well there? There's Lorelei. Too cold. Yeah, even cold where you are, hey? So Lorelei, we were just talking about the fall and what your comment about it, and I hope that you saw it. If not, you can always rewind and take a look at what we just had to say. London, yeah, she was from Windsor. I'd love to see a video with all your structures and roads so we could see all the development you've created since you first landed on Bird Island. So Danny, you've seen it literally up until this point. But this season that we're all in now, that we've filmed from summer and fall, there is more stuff happening.
Yeah.
That you'll see. So it's a 62-acre island, and that place that you see that we're on is really kind of what we're expanding from. So we have our little red, our little bird bath, our little red cabin, the little area for the power. And now we've got a road down to the solar area. We've got a road to the back. And so we have
the road to our dock area.
Yeah. And there's a tour video called Drone Tour, I think, in our list of videos that you can take a look at that will show you kind of a more generalized look of the island. But since that all happened, even more has happened. So
yeah, we're going to be doing an update this year too.
Yeah.
So those are always fun to compare.
Yeah.
Kind of take stock and use
so much fun.
Stick. Yeah.
But now we can't really use old drone footage because people will be like, well, where's the cabin? Or, oh, there's that old cabin there. So we always have to have like new stuff. So no B-rolls for us. Gary says that he might consider investing in hard hats, that we should. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Well, I just cannot be standing underneath at all anymore because I know the dangers for sure. But I just thought it was so funny because, sometimes I have to take my coat off, but then you can see right through me, but it's just too hot in here. So this shirt is kind of a bit of the color of the green screen, and it's rather distracting. So I'm sorry. I'll try to keep still. Anyways, my whole point, I was just going to say something.
You're right about the distracting.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. My honey's handmade. Hello. How are you doing? So I watched a video of this guy's this week about woodworking because I'm really into the woodworking stuff now. And we've gotten even more things, and we're going to have so much fun because we want to build a table and benches. Yep. And we want to have, benches kind of along the island shore when we're walking, right? Stuff like that. Like we want to have.
So we can rest when we're old?
No, so that we can just sit there and like contemplate, and like the beauty is just so overwhelming, honestly, that well, you'll see. We have some lovely little spots coming up on this season. So welcome in. Lori Larkin, they're at -1 in Saskatchewan. Mother Nature is bipolar this. Oh, no kidding, hey? Oh, my honey's handmade is coming in from Oklahoma. All these are the best groupies. Hollies? Homies? Maybe?
Homies?
Maybe homies, yeah. Oh, it takes a ton of white paint. Yeah. Whoa. And this little greenhouse really did too. Ohio Buckeye in the house. And Diana's coming in on YouTube. So I'm not sure if Facebook is hooked up right now. I can't really tell anymore on Facebook. I'm having troubles, and trying to look at my phone to see if it's on. But when we got off last week, I felt so bad because I'd missed all the people saying hello. There we are. Okay. Yes, it is live on Facebook. Hi, guys.
They still got a wave up here.
So if you take C and add 32, it'll be close to Celsius and add 32. Oh, is that right? So if you take our Celsius, add 32, then it'll be close to what Fahrenheit is. Okay, interesting. Hey, Tanis and Dean Gunderson from Grand Prairie. Is everybody at -1 tonight? Except, mind you, Houston and some of the U.S. states that would be typically pretty warm, right? Weather forecast for tomorrow is very confusing. Weather warning, high winds, rain, snow, ice, thunderstorm, lightning.
No kidding.
My goodness. Now, anybody notice that someone's not in the house tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not seeing our precious J Heart here tonight. Hoping all is well with him. We love that guy. Okay. So Paula says, I think Ryan definitely needs a tool belt plus bungees to tie everything to it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Paula, he has them. He has, I would say, several, but he does have one that I bought specifically, and then he had one from before. And I do not know why he doesn't like.
One of them doesn't have a hammer holder.
Okay.
And the other one that does is really super big and bulky. So I just need like a stripped down version.
The other one doesn't. Mike says, hey, hello, Mike. Would you believe in Crestview, Florida, I measured 9 inches of snow? Are you serious? My goodness, that is unreal. Wow. What's going on? Lori says she's used her mug every day and I love, love, love it. Keeps my coffee hot, cut down on coffee consumption, right? Oh, isn't that great? Because I throw away all my stuff because it gets cold and I cannot stand drinking a cold thing. Hey, there's Cece's Texas Garden. Welcome in, Cece. It's been a while and I'm so happy to see you. Tool belt, yep, Danny says. Okay, let me just see here. And then Gary says, even if you have a tool belt, you don't have what you need. Yeah.
Well, that's true.
That's true too, right? 5x5. Loud and clear. People say they can hear us. It's working. Or a tool fishing rod. Oh, guess what happened this week? So well, you wouldn't have seen the episode where I threw my fishing rod into the water as I was casting. Like it's kind of like a special cast. And it just fell into the water. And I lost it forever and ever.
It really didn't just fall. It was launched.
Yeah, it was kind of jumped into the water.
Yeah.
Jumped
out of your hand.
But anyways, what I'm excited about is that I've just gotten a brand new one. And it's also beautiful. But guess what? There's writing on the actual rod. White, big writing telling me what weight I need for line.
That's a bit weird.
Have you ever heard of that before?
It's like
on a fishing rod, like
it's like embossed even.
It's like painted right on top. And I feel like I could probably sand it off, but is that normal? Because I did go online to look to see if it was normal. And someone else said that they had a rod like that and they just sanded it off. But still, my goodness. Melody, just like children with mitts. But Ryan's duels on strings. I used to have those that went through my coat and the little mitts would hang.
Nice.
By the way, I have an exercise program. Hey, Lee, I wanted to talk to you. I was hoping I'd talk to you tonight. Okay, here's the deal. So a few weeks ago, we had a giveaway for hoodies, t-shirts, all of that. And I was a bit nervous to even do it for fear that we would have troubles with our supplier.
Right.
So by now I thought, well, everything's probably been delivered. It's probably all good to go.
Yeah.
It's anyways. So I check. And like for the longest time, it says that it's been
in production.
In production, right? But the other night I had a few, and I think I might have seen you on here, Mike, but saying that they were shipped and I have a tracking number and everything. Well, the one that is supposed to be coming to BC, and you know who you are, it's sitting in Chicago today.
Yeah. And
it came from Idaho and it's sitting in Chicago and we're in BC.
Seems a bit counterintuitive.
So right, yeah. And right now we're talking to Teespring and it is so frustrating. And I'm just not even sure what to do because I don't know, maybe it takes 4 to 6 weeks. So it would be like over 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's unacceptable.
And it's not, yeah, that's not good at all. So we're really, really sorry about that. Oh no, Diana, you've got us on the big screen.
Oh, hope you're wearing dark glasses.
Hey, Graham Young, Wodonga, Australia. Good eye, mate. How are you? Happy to see you. Oh my. It takes about a square foot of paint to do a foot long piece. Really? Now that's interesting, isn't it? I didn't know that. So there's kind of like a thing. Your greenhouse is like a barn. I definitely come to a barn now. It's in the Wild Holm White House greenhouse. We actually did say that, right? It's a White House. Funny. So you was practicing, Ryan. Exactly, right? Melody's concern is valid.
Yeah, that's true.
So in front of all of our Holmies, Ryan, will you wear a tool belt?
Oh, yeah, I like wearing tool belts now. You'll see it. You'll see it, sweets.
Okay, we'll take a look and see. And everybody says, yeah, every reason to be concerned. And you know what? That's right, Paula. He truly is. There's True Blue Aussie. Lisa, hello. Plus all in the chat from a cool 20 degrees. 67
Celsius.
Degrees Fahrenheit. 20 Celsius, 67 Fahrenheit. Wow. Oh, that's quite nice then, isn't it?
Very nice.
Yeah, and Ryan plays piano beautifully. He really, really does. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Doyle says, wow, I do caricatures too, and you guys are prime targets. Oh, no. We probably true. We are targets for sure. The fall is not the issue. It's the abrupt stop at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that my aunt used to say, oh, it's not dying that I'm concerned about. It's being half killed. So meaning, you fall and then you're still alive. And that's what worried her, being half killed. But Houston, Texas had snow and the city was closed for 2 days.
Real.
Isn't that something? Sven says they're doing well, keeping the wood stove going. The water's broke thawed, keeping busy with the livestock. Yeah, off season for the bees. What happens to the bees? What do? Do they go into hibernation?
I don't think so. I think they all huddle together and move their wings to kind of generate heat.
No, they hibernate.
I don't think so.
Really?
Let's find out.
What happens to the bees, Sven? Forgot this season was before the big fall. Yes, it was. So the big fall's still coming. So stay tuned. And you know what? We do have some footage. And like we've talked about before, when we went and got the camera footage from the camera that sits upside,
I was so nervous.
We thought, oh no, we're actually going to see this all take place. But literally, I'm thinking in seconds, it shut off. And then he probably went, wee.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, but it was that close.
It shut off. It didn't film the fall, but it filmed just before and just after. It was the weirdest thing.
Toonie says, will you be using pepper to move the grand piano into the cabin?
You betcha.
That's for sure. Lorelei says, I know prayer works. I just felt like Brian should listen to you and being sick. Absolutely. Yeah. And it was kind of funny because I came out from when I was editing and I said, Ryan, you're not going to believe what I just found. Because we find on our footage all kinds of new things.
Yeah.
I go through it literally frame by frame practically sometimes. And then I started seeing the falling tools. And I just thought that was so hilarious, Yeah. And did you?
No.
Did you think that was funny?
I'm just glad you weren't underneath.
Yeah, me too. I have been hit by tools before.
But not a hammer, thank goodness.
Not a hammer, but other tools. And he will literally throw stuff off and not look to see where I am. And I've literally almost been hit.
No, don't say that.
By boards and other things.
I always know where you are.
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I actually got hit by one, so I'm thinking he must not have seen.
That was an accident. That actually slipped and fell. You were under a ladder. I remember that.
No, I wasn't. That's another time. That was another time that happened. So we just have to be careful. And hard hats for me, tool belt for him. But it's just like we were saying last week, he will just absentmindedly forget, right? And these things happen, but we do just need to really try to put a lot more effort into thinking about what we do.
Looks like I'm going to have to put my mitts, my hammer, my tape measure, my hard hat all on a string.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what would you do with it?
I don't know, but at least you wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I know. There's Rigor. Hey, Ryan, did you get a deep GPS depth sonar for Christmas? You didn't. No, not for Christmas. Can't believe you found your way in the darkened weather. Also get a horseshoe not over the door. Not over the door, but maybe somewhere safe. But yeah, no kidding. Hey.
Yeah, just
real luck.
That horseshoe was
falling. Clever Lang.
Conk us on the head.
Hit me on the head. Yeah.
I do want one. I do want one. I'm definitely having one before we take off.
Yeah, and we just talked about this, didn't we?
Yep.
Because where did we see? Anyways, someone had a fish finder. I couldn't believe how you can actually doesn't it kind of take away the fun in a way?
Because it's still a challenge.
Yeah, it's still a challenge. But you can actually see even what kind of fish you're getting. I found that amazing. Little Griff off grid. Just got in from the bush, just about missed. Oh, I'm so glad that you're in here tonight. Do you have a lot of snow today? Are you really cold over there? on official lure. I saw it on Facebook. Saw which one? Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, so Facebook is all hooked up and I can see it there too.
Yeah, Irene and Rick are in.
Yeah. Oh, let me just see. You know, I never ever see. Hey, Cindy Rice gave us 100 stars. She's so sweet. Cindy, thank you so much. She's so precious. Yes, Irene Merkovich. Hello. Tony Pollock Bazar. Oh, Batman Utility. Okay, we're seeing it. We're seeing you guys all here. Thank you again, Cindy. Hugs.
Batman
Thanks so
utility
much.
belt. Now there's something.
What's a Batman utility belt? Oh yeah, you can see the blue on there now. It's working. Okay, good. There's White Rock Homestead. Hello, all you beautiful people. Well, hello, Tara and Jason. How are you guys tonight?
Wow, it's amazing you remember everybody's name.
Elaine Margaret. Hey there. Good evening. Melody, Ryan, and all the Holmies. Very snowy day and evening tonight. All the best. Yes, cold here. Last 2 nights were majorly cold. Wow, isn't it just so unbelievable how cold things are? And then us, we were, hey, Mona, goodbye. Thanks for coming in. Where the places that are warm are like totally flipped around.
It's flipped over.
It's really, really something. Yeah.
Well, it's upside down.
Yeah, I know. There's Tony again. There we've got everybody saying hi to each other. We're -4 right now, but it was -40. Was it really?
Wow.
Whoa.
40 and 40. That's where Celsius and Fahrenheit meet.
40 and 40.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, so Lee, sorry, I kind of got off track. Maybe that's the t-shirts are still in production, but theirs were being shipped. Theirs and Mike's. And I think one other person, they were being shipped. So I thought that they were going to get them around the 21st. And that's what made me look in there today, because then I was going to say, hey, they got their shirts, but hey, looks like you haven't. So I'm so sorry. Yeah. Don't tell me, Melody, you caught a big trout. Okay. I tell you, the rainbow trout are so good.
They melt in your mouth.
They are so amazing. And we got to taste like canned trout. Canned.
And smoked.
Like smoked. It was canned smoked, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Or was it the same? Yeah. But it was so tasty. So this year is going to be so much more fishing. We're going to be staying on the island longer. I won't be leaving. I had to leave midsummer several times.
I had to leave once.
Yeah. So this year is going to be like, we're going to get just a whole ton done. Yes. They tell the type of rod they are. Right. But like, do they have the white writing all across it? Like in big, like it wrecks the look of my rod, you know?
It's like it's in that sticky raised tape that's cut out, you know, the letters are cut out and rolled on.
But it's actual paint, because I tried to like take it off, but you can't. It's actual paint. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, I'll need to do that for sure. Okay.
Artist.
Still waiting for your beautiful t-shirt. I know. I'm so sorry. If there's anything I could do to make this stuff, and we have been writing to them. And so I will send out emails just to let everybody know, or give you an update next week. And maybe next week it will have been delivered by now.
I hope so.
Oh, just a minute. Is that Holly? Is Costco gal Holly? And that's why she says Holly on it. And we're like, no, I think she means Holmies. Holly. Okay. This is the one that won when we put the My Wild Home name in.
That's right.
Okay. So Holly, yours, I think
it's shipped.
Is also shipped.
Yeah.
So no longer in production. I think so, but I don't want to say for sure. You could actually check on here if you want. Okay, so my honey's handmade. If you guys need any advice on building tables, let me know. I build hardwood dining room tables in my business. Whoa. Oh, for sure. We'll give you a call. Wow, you build hardwood dining room tables. I mean, that's exactly what we want to do. Hey, Maureen Elizabeth, welcome in. Nice to see you in here today. Yeah. I have about 25 fishing rods, and most of them have writing on them saying line, and don't sand it off as it's under the finish coat of the rod. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
I mean, I was, but okay, it's good to know. So I guess it just tells you what you need to use, and it's just probably a good thing. But I hadn't really seen it until now. And Tom says some fishing rods have line weights, medium rod, heavy, light, and ultra. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what mine says. But it's really nice. It's really quite pretty. Yeah.
It's got a really good action on this.
Hello, Alice. G'day, Holmies. Have a great show. I can't stay and watch today. Perth, Western Australia. I'm so glad that you came in. Look at the little ostriches. Those are so cute. Yeah, so Ryan's big fall back just before you left in this season. It's in this season. Yeah. Yeah. So it happened in September. And we didn't leave the island until October. So I was on the island by myself for 11 days while he was in the hospital. So, I mean, we didn't get a lot of footage from that time, but
And you were sick too.
I was so sick. I was so sick.
You were heart sick.
Hello, there's Vicky Byington. Hello from your frozen friend. Another frozen friend? Wow. Look at this. Hey, look at the little blue. That's so cute. Oh no. So all the electric blankets come out and all the heating pads. And hello, Linda and Essel. And Georgetown's trying to stay warm, waiting for the next snow to fall. Preston games. Oh my goodness. Isn't that something? In Houston, they're not prepared for snow. No plows, no salt or sand. So what have they been doing to keep the roads safe? I guess they're just probably telling people not to go out, hey? They cluster and brumate in the winter to stay warm. This is about the bees. Hopefully it stays cold until spring. Warm winter days can be deadly to a hive. Oh, really?
So does brumate mean
hibernate?
No, brumate means move their wings and shake and stuff.
And sleep?
I think.
While they're hibernating?
While they're hibernating? I'll look it up.
What food do you plan to grow in the greenhouse? Okay. And will you make raised grown beds for potatoes, sweet potatoes, herbs, etc.? Will you grow mushrooms on your island? So I have a little video coming out of me planting little seedlings. There's been several things that happened, but I'm really excited to say the greenhouse is the perfect growing climate for our vegetables. It worked so perfectly. I had a couple of mishaps, but you'll see those probably in a few weeks. But overall, amazing. Love it. And yes, I do have, Ryan did build several things for me that you'll be seeing as well. Didn't do any outside planting yet at this point. But we have used the greenhouse like you wouldn't believe. And I'm going to start doing seedlings here in the next, like maybe 6 weeks. And then I'll take them to the island with me. And,
I thought you were going to do them in February. No?
Well, I mean, that's still the next 5-6 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. It's February, I said.
February, yeah.
Yeah, I said February, yeah, which is 5 weeks away.
February.
At the end of February.
Oh, okay. Do it right at the end of February?
Yeah, at the very end of February, yeah. Hello, Jerry. Good to see you. How are you? So many questions. Oh, no, love it, love it, love it, because then it makes us think too. Oh, no worries, Ruby. The island too has mushrooms, wild mushrooms. So my big thing is to learn more about foraging. We have so many resources on the island. We have woods like you would not believe. So I have a sense that we are probably going to find a whole bunch of mushrooms that we can actually use and eat. Berries.
Yeah.
And my daughter got me a foraging apron and a special foraging book. And we have some special things coming up that will help us even more. So I'm excited to talk to you about that when the time comes as well. So Clubber Lang says, I'm seeing right through your shirt, Melody, to the wall behind you. Here we go. I know, isn't that the weirdest thing? It's because this shirt, it looks very light blue. It's actually the color behind Clubber Lang. Do you see that color there that's up on the screen right now? It's kind of our channel colors. That's the color of the shirt, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. So let me see. No tool belt. It'll just make you fall faster with the extra weight. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But oh my goodness. You should both tool up, put your protective work gear on before leaving the tiny cabin. You're going out for a day's work on the Wild Holm building site after all. That's absolutely true. Terry, you've got another grandbaby coming. Woohoo! That's very, very exciting. Congratulations. Hello, Kevin Hildor. That's Jackie Boy's family. Yeah, that's great. Now, Clubber says, I wonder if we had a pole flip. Many have talked about it inside. Oh, with the weather, you mean? Yeah.
Really?
So we're in a polar vortex. Google it. Yeah, Holly says to Google it. Okay, love rainbow trout and smoked trout. Oh, isn't it so good? Yes, I know. It is absolutely amazing. Rick had a hammer fall from the top of a ladder and hit my head. That was the last one that I left on top as I retrieved my tape measure. Oh my goodness. There's so many things I could tell you, but it's so dangerous, isn't it? And so easy to leave your tools up on your ladder.
Hammers are deadly on top.
And then move, well, and like your nail gun fell off the ladder, the top of it when you moved it. And that nail gun is so heavy. And someone today on one of our comments said, why doesn't Melody use the nail gun? Because it seems really important to people that I help more. And I help as much as I can. But the nail gun specifically is super, super heavy.
Yeah, it is.
But I was able to pick it up and actually did a bit of nailing.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you.
I mean, I would love to do more if I possibly could, but safety life jackets on the boat. One of the first videos I watched was Melody with fish on, running around the boat without a life jacket. Oh, totally. No, I totally remembered that. Totally got in trouble for it. And haven't.
This isn't a joke. We have to.
And haven't done that since. Yeah. To that, The thing of it is that when you only have, I think it's a matter of becoming complacent too. When you only go on the boat from place to place, it's almost like getting in the car. And where you typically always have to put your seatbelt on, sometimes, I don't know if maybe sometimes you don't.
We can't justify it. It doesn't matter.
Sometimes, no, I'm not justifying. I'm saying, sometimes you don't buckle your seatbelt because it's only going to be like a kilometer down the road or whatever, right? So I think that's kind of my thought sometimes is we get into the boat and we just rush off. But truly, and nobody on the lake, nobody uses life jackets. Like you almost feel like a bit, wearing a life jacket because nobody on that lake does. But regardless, we have to. And regardless, as many times as I'll say it, he won't, for sure, guaranteed. And I bring them and I do wear them from time to time. He will not put them on. So we have to both commit in front of all of you.
It's not just
that we will wear them.
Yeah, it's not just about safety. It's about being a good example.
Yeah. So like we do have to, because it's critical.
I don't want to be an example of what goes wrong when you fall out of a boat and hit your head and you're not wearing it.
Yeah, and literally we always, so far we have been an example of what not to do, and we want to change that.
Sure do. Bit sheepish.
Las Vegas sure has been cold, down to 27 Fahrenheit. And isn't that something? I remember being in Las Vegas once when it snowed years ago, and that was kind of neat at the time, but my goodness. Yeah, Ryan had to leave on a helicopter. Absolutely, he sure did. -8 in Beaverton, Ontario. Whoa. We have a ton of snow you'll see in the video. Okay, looking forward to it. There's Tammy Murphy. Hello. I hope that you have a good weekend too. Yeah, no kidding, hey. Super cold. Everything's just going, wow. That's Celsius. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's quarter. We have 50 minutes.
In the spring, I'll have to find a trucker going from here to there. Couriers are expensive. Oh no! Wow! Oh boy! You just have to rest and relax and just enjoy your time. The last few days it was minus 23 with wind chill of minus 33. The ice huts are off the lake because it's too cold. Isn't that something? Just freezing cold. Hey, yeah, I know. I'm partially invisible because of the color of my shirt. I know. Put a sticker on it and you won't see the writing. Hello, Norma. It's nice to see
That's
you.
a good idea.
That's a good idea. I like a pretty sticker.
Take a black marker.
But then because it's like an oil slick color, it's quite pretty actually.
Yeah.
So, and then there's the stark white writing, right?
Yeah.
So it does not snow there in Houston normally. No. There is David Simcoe. Florida, I'm freezing, 45. 2 more days of freezing, then I can put back on my shorts and no shirt. This winter's been so depressing. Oh my goodness. Wow. We can never do that here, but try carrot next fall. I found out okay, that's the thing about carrots. I have tried to grow carrots and I failed so miserably. So I would
have to find out the soil.
I would love to do carrots. I'm just wondering what I'm not doing right because they were bitter. And I have had carrots in people's gardens that were literally like sweet and just amazing. Then I was excited to do them and they were like little, misshapen bitter sticks. I just didn't like them.
Bitter sticks.
Oh man. You guys should have lots of wild mushrooms. I know we do because I have seen them eat deeper in the woods. And I'm going to find out so much about them. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be so wonderful to have wild mushrooms? Yeah. So we have something so exciting coming up and I keep wanting to tell you what it is. But it's going to be,
you're doing really good.
It's going to be so cool.
You're doing good not spilling the beans.
Well, I'm not the one that does. I really don't typically spill the beans, but we just
who typically does?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Roommate is a lethargic state. So it's almost like, okay, so is it kind of like they're hibernating? They cluster and outer bees work to keep the inner bees and queen bee warm.
They're like penguins.
They rotate, and on occasion, individuals break from the cluster for food. The queen is fed year round. Oh, of course, eh?
You know how the penguins do it?
Yeah.
That's what bees do.
Okay. It's a lethargic state, but not like a completely, is it kind of a hibernation state?
Let's go with hibernation. I vote hibernation.
Have you spotted Sasquatch? No, we have not seen Sasquatch. Not yet. I'll teach you all about mushrooms.
I looked like Sasquatch on one video.
Really? So do you know a lot about mushrooms? We could certainly learn about them, and I'd love to learn about the mushrooms. You don't want to be taking a trip you didn't drive to.
That's funny.
Cute. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. Oh, boy. Have you thought more about a fan boat? So like an airboat type thing? Definitely.
Yeah,
We're always thinking about it.
We have. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do? There's Corliss.
I was trolling for some just the other day online, trying to find some.
Wow. Well, oh, that's wonderful, Corliss. Congratulations. That's lovely. Good. Great grandchild just became the grandchild as they were adopted. Oh, how sweet. My goodness, adoption is amazing that people take in children that way. I wouldn't be here today if my family hadn't adopted me. So I'm always love those stories. Those nail guns are so heavy. I do not know how you can lift those huge things. Yeah, it was hard for me to do, but I actually did get to use it.
You did good.
Yeah. So be extra careful with nail guns. Had a nail go in my hand. Oh, okay. Nice. I know somebody who took the nail gun, hit it against his leg, and pinned his jeans to his leg so that when they cut around it, it looked like a button on a cushion. I'll never forget that look. Yeah, my goodness. That's so great about all the foraging food you can get from your island. My son goes foraging in his wife's family woods for ingredients for his Zach's kombucha making business. Isn't
right.
that,
I remember that.
I do remember that too. That is so neat. If you ever come out here, get to meet up. I'll bring you a bottle or two to taste. It's simply the best. Oh, how neat. And that's very good for you, isn't it? I don't know much about it, but Lynn Buchan Connolly, hello again from Cultus Lake. We're binge watching. Hey, thank you so much.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Cultus Lake is beautiful.
Thank you for binge watching. We really, really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. And we get amazing comments, which brings us to our comment of the week.
Good for you, honey.
I didn't do the other one that I was not supposed to. Okay, so our comment of the week, is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
Greenhouse water. My greenhouse gets water for 2 minutes every 4 hours. I use a Harbor Freight 1.25" submersible pump, 120 volts, sits in the bottom of a 5-gallon bucket. PVC fittings come up and out of the bucket to shore. No need to be concerned about freezing. Just above pump in bucket, drill small holes in PVC pipe, allows water to drain back into lake when the pump shuts off. Simple and works like a charm. That sounds pretty interesting.
So cool. Because that's definitely what
a low-tech solution that protects everything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So then that was Ryan's response. Sounds like a great setup. I'd like to know more about that. Care to share? And he did share.
Yeah.
And this is what he had to say. And he said that it sounds, or it's simple as it sounds, when the pump turns off electrically, the remaining water in the PVC pipe drains back into the lake. So there's nothing left to freeze. Just a small drain hole in PVC pipe, and the open air sprinkler allows that water to drain. So cool.
Yeah.
You can do the same to pressure water in your house. Also, use the check valve just as water goes into the tank, and then drill a small hole outside and check outside of the check valve. Simple and easy. And that was a great one. Thank you so much, LA. We're off.
Oh, we're back.
We're back. And we gained so much information from you guys helping us out with these kinds of things. So
yeah,
thank you
fantastic
for that.
tutelage.
Yeah.
We're going to give that a bit of a try, eh?
Yeah, we definitely are. And so, and you'll see how we irrigate the greenhouse. Ryan's come up with something interesting that actually really worked well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we do use the lake water to irrigate, and it's been amazing. Like the lake water is perfect. I mean, it's got fish all throughout. It's like got probably tons of nutrients. Doesn't have beaver fever as far as we know. Mind you, we haven't been. We always.
I don't think the plants care too much about beaver fever, but we sure would want to drink it raw.
But
Unfiltered.
would you want to eat like your lettuce if it was irrigated with beaver fever water?
I don't know that it makes a difference.
No?
I don't know.
I
wouldn't think it would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a molecular thing, right? Like H2 and O get into the food, not the beaver fever stuff.
Right. But I think you still have to be cautious. Like you
very well could be.
You do. I know that because it does actually stay on the leaves of like lettuce, and mind you still wash it, but like I had read that you should.
Oh yeah, we have drip irrigation though, right?
Yeah.
So we're not spraying the
foliage.
Yeah.
Hello there, Anne. Welcome in. It's nice to have you. And there's Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Hello. Welcome in tonight. Yeah, it's just so great to see everybody in here.
Did you know
needs a life jacket?
She actually fell out of the boat once, and She
swims.
She does swim.
Yeah, she loves it out there. She really does.
She was swimming, and she came up to the side of the boat, and I just picked her up and put her in.
List of things you'll be growing in your greenhouse. Okay, so we've got
tomatoes and cukes.
Yeah, tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce,
peppers,
radishes, peppers, beans, the sweet peas.
Oh yeah, those are good.
So amazing. Amazing tomatoes.
Zucchini.
Yeah. Pumpkin.
Strawberries.
strawberries, a whole raft of potatoes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so it's just so exciting, so wonderful.
And onions.
Love it. Onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you name it. Color, yeah. I know, they kind of are like sparkles, aren't they? Hello, coffee walks and whatever. Thank you for coming in.
Sean is here.
Sean? Hey, Sean. Brake sweat in the truck while driving. Oh no, they went in the truck? Oh, yikes. I hope you're okay. It's been a long time. Thank you. It's so good to see you. How are things up your way? Loosen the soil for carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and other root veggies. And check the pH balance. Okay.
Does it need to be high, low? Where does the pH need to be?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, down, or in the middle somewhere?
There's grow kits for mushrooms. Oh, interesting.
We've got lots of mushrooms on the island.
We do.
Yeah.
If we guess, will you say yes or no? Oh, we just went out and told it. Carrots like lots of water. They will be sweet. If you give them lots of water, really? Oh, that's interesting. Because that makes sense.
See?
That makes sense, I guess, right? Is the family moving onto the island with you?
That's the plan.
Oh, would we ever love that? I mean, for sure, at some point, someday, we're hoping. Gonna get cows? Wouldn't that be neat? Ryan says no cows. He does not want cows.
I don't want to deal with the shoveling. Thank you very much.
Well, no. There's so much more to it, though. Like you can use it for fertilizer. I mean, it's important, and I think it's something that we need to consider. At least maybe one milk cow or something.
Opal will be fighting that cow every day.
Tana says that they adopted their daughter as well. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's so wonderful. That is so wonderful that you did that. Plant a money tree. Definitely going to plant a money tree. Save your coffee grounds, your ash, your food scraps. No bread, bones, or pasta. Makes good mulch. No bread, bones, or pasta. Really? White paper plates, napkins, no evergreen boughs. So none of those other things, but like things like eggs and stuff, I imagine, right? Hello, Money Pit Homestead. Welcome in. Yeah, so the bees, coming back to the bees, they severely limit activity and focus on warmth. So kind of like hibernation. Just very low energy. Inner bees of the clusters don't really move. And the winter bees live longer, 3 to 4 months versus 40 days. Wow. So you have to be really careful with them, I imagine, hey, because you definitely want to keep them.
A lot of attrition in a hive, it sounds like.
Yes. Hello there, Joni. Nice to see you here tonight. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Robert Brestol. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Love you guys so much. Always fun listening to everyone's comments. Thank you so much for coming in. We always appreciate it, and it's so much fun to be here with you. A big water tank, and you are 100% right. Definitely. Ryan, how are you healing?
All healed up.
Totally healed up.
Yep. 100%.
Benny Moore, you're brand new here. We've been with you since season 1. I've enjoyed it very much. We normally watch on YouTube, on our TV, and are with you now.
Aw.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for just saying hello even, because, there's 71 people in the house right now, but we don't get to talk to everybody. So there's people that oftentimes don't say anything.
Yeah.
But we also want to give you guys big hugs and thank you for coming in too. And thanks just for saying hello.
That's very nice to meet you.
Clubber Lang says you wouldn't want it on lettuce. That's like E. coli. That was my whole point, was the E. coli thing. Yeah. You have to be cautious about that, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, Little Griff had a nail gun, double fire, nailed 2 fingers to the 2x6. It hurt for a few days. Same 2 I cut off this summer. Oh, no. Left hand, always in the way. Oh, Dawn, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, my grandpa said if you're doing work, you should always have one hand behind your back.
Oh, it's just so easy to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it really, really is. Super snaps. My goodness. Are you making trellis or hanging fencing for them to climb on?
We have some high fence, yeah.
Yeah. And I have some plans, because we also
big brain in here.
So you saw the trees that we brought in. We have plans for an orchard. And so we've got stuff going. What? You've got a greenhouse? We sure do.
You got to catch
You
up
haven't
on
been
the
watching,
videos.
Joni. Yeah. Sounds like you need a root cellar. Definitely. We just hit an hour. Oh no. We want a root cellar. And we have a hill on the island that we could use for a really good cellar. We've been thinking about
I'm going to pour into it maybe.
Need to take off. Ruby, thank you so much. We appreciate all of you so much. And I'm so sorry that we didn't get time to run through these. Oh, nice weather. I know. Isn't this odd that we're getting nice warm weather? If you ever meet him, I'm sure he passed on his knowledge. Oh, that's Paula's son, who the kombucha. Yeah. Thank you.
That was quick thinking,
Y'all been keeping
Sean.
warm. It's minus 24 Fahrenheit here. Wow. It's just like everything's kind of switched around. Going to hit the pillow. Thank you, Snoppy, for coming in. Love you, Gary. Thank you. Always so good to see you too. And good night.
Oh, yeah. This Charles Anderson, come next week if you can, next Thursday, and we'll talk some more about these cows. I need to learn
Charles
a little
Anderson.
bit about.
Oh,
yeah.
Consider Dexters. They're smaller, great foragers. Oh, interesting. Like we could always get a cow. Hey.
If it's small.
Put all the carrots, peas, radishes in raised beds with lots of organic compost. Okay, I got to talk to you about radishes in a bit when it kind of comes around. Okay, good night, everybody. I'm so sorry that we can't
get to the rest.
I know. I'm so sorry that we missed some of these things. TLCB, hello. Thank you for coming in. Yes, goats for milk and cheese. That's another great idea. Let me just see. Howdy from Texas. Second time catching your chat. Thank you again, everybody. Hugs to you all. Jay Hart, we've missed you tonight. Hope all is well with you.
Yeah.
And we're thinking about you. And we'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Good night to Instagram and X and Facebook. And thanks for coming in.
Bye-bye.
Good night.